This is Donna. I'm going to show you how to do the half double crochet stitch. I've made a row of chain stitches. Work with the V's facing you and note the back bar in the back behind every stitch is like a spine. So you want to work with the V's facing you. For the half double crochet, we're going to start in the third chain. You're going to skip the 2 stitches close to the hook. So skip 1, 2, start working in the third chain, yarn over, insert the hook. You can pull down, use your thumbnail to pull down the thread. Insert the hook in the chain. Make sure you picked up the top of the V and the back bar. Yarn over, pull through. So you've cleared the chain. There's 3 remaining on the hook. Yarn over and pull through all 3 remaining loops. And note how I'm turning my hook toward my work, down toward my work, so that the hook glides through effortlessly. Okay, let's go ahead and continue. I have a very large hook, so my stitches are very loose, so you can see what's going on. Insert the hook into the chain. Make sure you picked up the top of the V and the back bar. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through all 3. Very easy stitch. Yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3 remaining loops. Yarn over. I'm going to go to the end so I can show you how to start the next row. It's a little different than the single crochet. Okay, insert. Make sure you picked up the top of the V and the back bar. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull all 3 remaining loops. Yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through. We've cleared our chain. Now yarn over, pull through all 3 remaining loops. The last stitch, always be careful not to skip it. Use your thumbnail to separate the bottom piece of the V if you need to. Yarn over, insert. There. Make sure you pick up the top V and the back bar. Yarn over, pull through. Yarn over and pull through all 3 remaining loops. Now there's my work. I'm going to turn my work counterclockwise to start the new row. Now this is a little different. In the single crochet you would chain 1 and then single crochet into the first single crochet or the last one from the last row. Starting with the half double crochet and up, double crochet, treble crochet, the chains that you do for the height, that counts as a stitch. Alright, so for the half double crochet, to make your height, you chain 2. 1, and then a second chain. Now what I like to do on the last chain is, I'll do it especially for the tutorial video, I pull up slightly so it'll be a little obvious, because you want to work, you're going to use that, you're going to work into it later. There, single crochet, or a chain, excuse me, a chain. So I've done chain 2. Now I'm going to yarn over, and I'm not going to work into the half double crochet, the first one or the last one, because it's attached to our height chains. That's going to be counted. Those 2 chains we made are going to be counted as our first half double crochet. So I'm going to yarn over, which I've already done, and I'm not going to insert here. I'm going to insert it here into the first unencumbered half double crochet from the previous row. That's a good way to think of it. So for the half double crochet and above, you start working the new row into the first unencumbered stitch from the prior row. So I've yarned over and pulled through. I have 3. Again, I'm just going to yarn over, pull through all 3. Alright? So you have some gaps here, but I have a very large hook, and I'm working the material very loosely so you can see it. Now, of course, there's always creativity with crochet. Make sure you follow the pattern. If the pattern says, do the half double crochet in the first stitch, then follow the pattern. Okay, yarn over, insert it. Now, of course, make sure you pick up both threads of the V. Okay, both threads of the V. yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all three, yarn over, insert, insert, make sure you pick up both threads of the V, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all three loops, yarn over, insert, pick up both pieces of the V, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all three loops. Okay, now it's going to be a temptation to skip the last stitch. So look down from above, you see there's one horizontal stitch. Insert. Make sure you pick up both pieces, both yarns of the V, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all three loops. Now this was going to be a little interesting. It's very similar as the prior row. We're going to rotate our work counterclockwise. I'm going to chain 2, 1, pull up a little bit on that second one. You don't have to. I'm going to do that so it's easy to see later. Going to yarn over, and again, I'm not going to insert in this first one. It's attached. And remember, starting with the half double crochet and above or taller, the stitches you make for your height stitch, the chains that you make for the height, are considered your first stitch. So I'm not going to insert the hook here. I'm going to insert the hook here. Okay. Yarn over, pull through all three. I'll go to the end real quick so you can see it one more time. Insert, yarn over, pull through all three. And remember, I'm turning my hook down toward my work so that it glides through the loops very easily. Yarn over, insert, make sure you're picking up both yarns of the V on the top. Pull through. Now we've cleared our previous work. We just have the 3 loops. We're going to pull through all 3 loops. Yarn over, insert, pull through all 3. Now again, if I don't see how it's very tempting to think you're done. So I'm going to yarn over and I'm going to pick up the back of the V. I'm going to pick up the chain, the last chain from the previous height. So remember we chained 2. I'm going to pick up the second one. I'm going to pick up the back of the V and the back bar. So insert, make sure you have 2 yarns, pull through. Okay, so that way it remains a square. Very easy. But again, it's very tempting to think you're done, because since you're working into the chain, that last stitch is not as prominent when you end each row. So I'm going to rotate counterclockwise. I'll do just one more time real quick. Chain 2, and I'll bring this one up a little bit so it's a little more prominent later on. Yarn over, again, for the half double crochet and above. I'm not going to work into this first piece there, the first stitch, because it's attached, and our chains for the height are counting as a stitch. So I'm going to work into this one. Okay, make sure you pick up both pieces of the V, pull through all 3. Okay, and we'll just continue on. This is a big airy stitch. Got a big needle, and I'm working very loosely so you can see the work very easily. There we go. Yarn over, insert, make sure you pick up both pieces of the V, pull through all 3. Yarn over, insert, grab both pieces of the V, pull through all 3. Again, see how it's tempting? It's tempting to let that go. I was teaching my daughter how to crochet, and it was getting smaller and smaller. So again, yarn over, insert, pick up the back of the V, the part of the V of the last chain of the height that's away from you, and the middle bar, the back bar. Pull through, and then yarn over, pull through all 3. There. So it's staying nice and square. Okay? I hope that's helpful. Thank you.